the Great Northwoods to the Rockbound Coast and streaming live in HD worldwide at foxbangor.com. More people choose Good Morning Maine.
Today on Good Morning Maine, the town of Surrey is experiencing concerns related to PFAS chemicals, plus the details regarding a chimney fire yesterday in Dover-Foxcroft, and we'll hear about the impressive geological findings in Aroostook County. Good morning, and welcome to Good Morning Maine. I'm Emma Smith. And happy Thanksgiving. Let's get a first check of your Thanksgiving forecast with meteorologist Conrad Sapinski.
Thank you so much, Emma. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Our first weather today is brought to you by Shepherd Toyota, your hometown connection for Toyota cars and trucks. Easy to find on Route 1 Rockland-Thompson Town Line. Shepherd Toyota has a great selection of new and previously owned vehicles. At Shepherd Toyota, they don't sell you a car, they help you buy one. Come experience the Shepherd difference today. So pretty calm outside for our big day today. What is it? It is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all, but the weather is looking nice. Just some partly cloudy skies right now all across the northeast. Remember all that lake effect snow closer to Syracuse and Buffalo? Well, all of that is long gone. Now everybody continues to dig out as feet and feet of snow piled up. Temperatures, though, are chilly, so bundle up outside, folks. Temperatures are in the teens right now. Same thing up north. Couple of 20s by the coast, so a bit warmer, but still with a little bit of wind, it is feeling chilly outside. So layer up and don't forget your hats. Today, though, temperatures will continue to rise, hovering in those mid-30s under a mostly sunny sky. So it's going to be looking nice outside. A little bit on the chilly end, though. And then tonight, once again, temperatures plummet, hovering in those mid-20s under a partly cloudy sky. So it is going to be chilly once again for the morning hours on Friday. And then we start to rise in temperatures. We'll be hovering in those mid-40s with some more chances of rain showers. Emma?
Thank you, Conrad. A group from a once bustling mill town has announced that it has big plans to breathe new life into its century-old mill. Devin Dagnall has the story.
Since 2014, Millinocket's Great Northern Paper Company mill has laid dormant. But according to Steve Sanders, One North's mill site redevelopment director, there are plans to change that.
We're happy to announce, the kickoff of our Forest Parks campus.
According to Sanders, One North's plan is twofold. First, they plan to refurbish and renovate the rail that leads to the mill. And second, to retrofit and modify the mill to be able to produce pellets, which will be used both here in the States and exported overseas. Sanders says the goal is to have the mill enter the market as a top competitor in the field of pellet manufacturing, an industry that, according to Sanders, has been dominated by southeastern states.
Other parts of the country are doing it. It's a heavy concentration of in the southeast. The Northeast has never been able to compete with the Southeast, but we are a lot closer to Europe than the Southeast is. So we make up by the shorter shipping distance.
The next step in One North's plan is securing funding. Sanders says the process of allocating funds could take a little less than a year.
It's a big funding we're asking the federal government to carry most of the load. So that's the first challenge to overcome.
Sanders estimates that hundreds of jobs could be created from the construction alone, with more permanent jobs for the town once the mill is functional. In Millinocket, I'm Devin Dagnall, reporting for ABC7 and Fox 22.
New Hampshire officials have found the body of Emily Sotelo, the hiker that had gone missing on Sunday. Her body was found on Wednesday around 11 a.m. on the northwest side of Mount Lafayette in Franconia, New Hampshire. She had planned to hike Mount Lafayette, Mount Haystack, and Mount Flume, but wasn't seen on any of the trails. Officials said she was not dressed for the bitter cold and winds she encountered. Wednesday would have been her 20th birthday. A town in Hancock County is facing a threat to its water quality, which has led to concerns for both residents and town officials. David Ledford has the story.
Following the discovery of hazardous chemicals in the drinking water at the local elementary school, the town of Surrey has teamed up with the Shaw Institute to investigate the source of their water contamination.
If we've got PFAS contamination in the school well, it would be very interesting to find out where is that contamination coming from. Even though it's in a well and it's in the groundwater, somehow it's getting into the groundwater, which would tend to indicate a fairly local source for it.
The discovery of the chemicals at the school has meant that students and staff have had to rely on bottled water. According to Triwergy, the news has resulted in an outpouring of support from the community.
The school almost immediately was inundated with bottled water from all of the residents. They didn't have to purchase any in, as far as I know. They were just getting volunteers to present them with water.
As the school faces the effects of the water contamination, the Shaw Institute continues to test local water sources in search of PFAS chemicals. However, some residents are concerned that this won't lead to a solution.
Some of these things look good in the lab and don't work out so well. A lot of people drink bottled water at home. A lot of the water, some of the wells don't taste so well. So a lot of people do.
Triwergy says that the town has made the water quality a top priority, and that the search will continue until a source is found and a solution can be determined.
Commissioners have decided to use some of the $29.5 million it received from the American Rescue Plan Act to offer grants to nonprofit organizations. $900,000 are available to organizations in Penobscot County by grant submission. Grants can be awarded from $5,000 up to $50,000 for projects that the commissioners deem worthy. The awards still must meet ARPA guidelines, and the organizations asking for grant money must show how their organization has been impacted by COVID. Fire crews responded to a chimney fire in Dover-Foxcroft around 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. When they arrived at the home on Bear Hill Road, they found the chimney fire was extending to the outside of the house. Crews from Milo and Dexter were on scene for mutual aid. Deputy Fire Chief Brian Gaudette says, unfortunately, though, they had enough manpower and were able to contain the fire.
Make sure you inspect your chimneys. If you haven't used them in a long time, just make sure you check them before you start up your wood stoves.
There was some damage to the house, but the family was able to get back in later in the day. Significant geological findings in the county could have major implications for Maine's economy and national security. I checked out the story and I had the details. Aroostook County is being highlighted for its importance to the nation's resource economy due to the rare earth elements of niobium and zirconium being found in the area of Pennington Mountain, a remote summit about 40 miles northwest of Presque Isle.
Why rare earth elements are so critical? When I say critical, I talk to friends, they think that gold is critical. No, gold is not critical. Because, economical development, defense industry, they don't need a gold. They need a critical minerals.
We were not expecting to find this type of mineral occurrence. And so that means there could be more.
Thanks to years of research conducted by scientists from state and federal organizations, the area could be considered for its mining potential, which would reduce U.S. mineral import dependence.
So, for example, uses of critical minerals include your cell phones and computers. You can't have those without, say, for example, rare earth elements. We need the batteries that power our cell phones. Renewable energy relies on critical minerals, such as the magnets that are in wind turbines or the materials in solar panels. They're also important for advanced defense systems and advanced electronics.
The federal government provided $320 million through the bipartisan infrastructure bill, which in part made this research possible.
With that increase in funding, we're able to cover a lot more ground.
Through the use of low-flying airplane data collection, scientists were able to detect the minerals and then take samples and send specimens to labs to be tested.
What we're hoping, of course, is that this successful discovery will result in the USGS being interested in flying more geophysical surveys across Maine.
Say this is more about the discovery of a special rock with critical minerals. Mining to mine or not to mine, that will be different story.
It's unlikely the minerals will be mined anytime soon, but in the meantime, the scientists have the funding to keep searching for rare earth elements around the state. For ABC7 and Fox 22, I'm Emma Smith. The time is now 6:09. Coming up next on Good Morning Maine, we'll check out how a local school got up close and personal with a bunch of reptiles. But first, let's take another look at our forecast. Mostly sunny in the sky on your Thanksgiving Day today. Highs of around mid-30s, dropping down to 25 degrees tonight, partly cloudy. Tomorrow, those clouds are lingering on. There will be some breeze, and showers are likely. Highs of around 45 degrees.
Luna Family Auto Sales is a locally owned business run by a husband and wife team.
Here at Luna Family Auto Sales, we combine our passion for cars with providing service to the community and local economy. Featuring no dark or hidden fees at all, we offer financing for all credit types and service everything we sell.
Check out our website at lunafamilyautosales.com.
Or come in and say hi. We'd love to meet you and introduce ourselves. Luna Family Auto Sales, 649 Stillwater Ave, Old Town.
You know what Friday is? Yes, it's Black Friday. And where can you find the best Black Friday deals and steals?
Sorry, you are the best.
Live only for GMA viewers. Up to 75% off with free shipping. It's Good Morning America's Black Friday Deals and Steals Blowout.
Both of you live in a condominium building.
She would blast her radio all night long.
Were those your groceries?
Those are our groceries.
She's taking them into her house?
So come to court.
We're going to have to explain some of this.
Hot Bench. Thursday at 3 on ABC 7. Find half-off deals today and save money by going to foxbangor.com.
This was your wedding?
It was a big day.
Vow renewal. You had 13 bridesmaids for a vow renewal. Oh, my Lord.
Plus, phantom driveway.
There's no driveway there. How could I get a ticket for parking in the driveway?
This week on the People's Court.
Welcome back to Good Morning Maine. I'm Emma Smith. There are lots of misconceptions about the crawling, scaly creatures that share our planets. Some kids from the Herman Rec program got to find out the facts yesterday. Drew Desjardins, also known as Mr. Drew, travels all around New England, educating people about spiders, turtles, scorpions, snakes, and other animals that many people don't understand.
It's okay to be scared, but you don't need to be, because the more we learn about something, the less scared we're going to be. And that's what I try to do, is help them be a little less scared.
Mr. Drew has been visiting schools, nursing homes, and other group settings to teach people about his less than cuddly creatures for more than 10 years. He has a facility in Lewiston where he cares for more than 200 animals that came to him, mostly because people didn't understand how to care for them as pets. The kids from the Herman Rec program got a chance to touch some of them and see some animals they might never get a chance to see again. Every year, the Ellis Family Market in Patton and the Maine State Police team up to deliver Thanksgiving dinners to families in need. Owner of the store, Jonathan Ellis, and his employees put together dinner baskets to be delivered in southern Aroostook County and northern Penobscot County. Yesterday, Trooper Laney Merchant and Trooper Timmy Saucier from Troop F helped deliver the baskets, 40 in total, to area families, an annual event of giving that went a long way. The Canadian Pacific Railway holiday train made its way through Maine yesterday. It was lit up for the holiday season, ready to rock and collect food donations. It rolled through Jackman, Brownville, and Herman to spread holiday cheer and collect donations for the Good Shepherd Food Bank.
I think this was the best day ever. I think I also saw smoke on one of the songs, and I also liked the way that the jingle bells was going.
According to Canadian Pacific, the train has been making an annual trip since 1999 to promote giving to local food banks. They will make 168 stops from coast to coast this season. When we return, we'll have your full weather forecast, plus your holiday toys shopping guide. We'll be right back.
Now is the best time to get a great deal on a vehicle at #1 Van Sickle Kia. We have a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles with payments and prices for every budget. Plus, we'll pay you top dollar for your late model vehicle, even if you don't buy from us. There's never been a better time to buy, sell, or trade at Van Sickle Kia.
The best cars, the best prices, and the best warranty. I'm Peter Van Sickle. I guarantee it.
Living in Maine, many things stick with you throughout your life. If you're far from home or you're missing those things, then Box of Maine is for you. Shipping nationwide for corporate businesses or individuals, Box of Maine gives everyone their own personal taste of our great state. And a portion of every box we sell goes directly to local nonprofits. Have you visited the gift shop yet? Filled to the brim with everything you find in our boxes, you can pick what you need or even create your own box. Stop by for perfect Maine gifts today at Box of Maine.
Your favorite restaurants were half off. It's half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7. Go to foxbangor.com, click on half off dining, and start saving now.
If you need coffee,
check.
Tasty treats,
Check.
freshly made pizza, check. Or wine and spirits,
Check.
stop by and fill up your tank and check us out.
Great restaurants from all over Eastern Maine at half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC.
One of the best run-ups to the feast ahead on your Thanksgiving plate may be this feast for your eyes of gingerbread houses. The National Gingerbread Competition has just finished its annual competition in Asheville, North Carolina. Entries were evaluated on criteria including originality, creativity, and difficulty. More than 200 people entered the competition for their chance to win a portion of $40,000 in cash and prizes. After the pandemic, people are happy to reunite with family, but travel is not the most enjoyable part of the holiday season, especially with more than 56 million other Americans hitting the roads and skies right alongside you to get to your Thanksgiving destination. Fox's Anna Eliopoulos has tips for making the journey stress-free.
Even though the travel comes with a lot of unpredictability and anxiety, I think there's also a lot of gratitude for the ability to gather and the people that we have to gather with.
Airlines have rebounded from the summer of flight chaos, with 4.5 million Americans expected to fly to their Thanksgiving destination, meaning bigger crowds and longer lines at the airport. But it doesn't all have to be chaotic. Travel expert Nithya Chambers says being prepared for the unexpected can help ease travel stress.
This is about hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst. Packing chargers, packing snacks. I think these go a long way when you are in an airport sort of waiting for time to pass.
Flyers are urged to arrive early and check TSA wait times online before getting to the airport. Chambers also recommends having a backup plan for weather, canceled flights, or lost luggage.
Understand what's happening in the place you're leaving from and the place that you're going. Use a carry-on over checking your luggage.
Some of the biggest stressors could be on the roads, with AAA predicting nearly 49 million driving to their Thanksgiving destination. Using apps to track traffic and leaving at times when less traffic is expected could ease anxiety. And if you have kids,
we also like to try and schedule our travel times at moments that we can kind of guarantee that they'll fall asleep and we can enjoy the drive a little bit more.
Money can also cause vacation stress. Gas prices, while falling overall, are about 20 cents a gallon higher than last year.
Think about where you are, where the costs are higher, where you have opportunities for savings.
Anna Eliopoulos, Fox News.
The time is now 6:18. Let's get a full look at our forecast to see what your driving conditions may be like today. Meteorologist Conrad Zapinski is in with the latest.
Thank you so much, Emma. Our main weather today is brought to you by Shepherd Toyota, your hometown connection for Toyota cars and trucks. Easy to find on Route 1, Rockland-Thompson Town Line. Shepherd Toyota has a great selection of new and previously loved vehicles. At Shepherd Toyota, they don't sell you a car, they help you buy one. Come experience the Shepherd difference today. So looking pretty nice outside today. I know it's a huge day as everybody is traveling, trying to get to family and friends. It's Thanksgiving. So good sign for us, and no rain and no snow. Just some partly cloudy skies right now all throughout the Northeast. Not much going on anywhere, no big low pressure systems in the picture, but more rain is on the way. I'll have all the details in 1 second, but the Futurecast does show more rain back, especially by Friday. We're looking at more like the afternoon hours on Friday. This will not be a downpour of rain, just still something to worry about. Don't forget your umbrellas before Saturday. We start to clear up and we're looking good once again. Then another round of rain coming in on Sunday. So like I said, not much rain showing up, maybe definitely less than a quarter of an inch with the first system coming in. And then on Sunday, more rain will be back and a little bit more will be piling up, close to a quarter to half an inch of rain. So overall, maybe a quarter to a half an inch of rain the next several days. But there will also be a little bit of snow. Of course, up north, as temperatures will be much cooler up north, and then here in Bangor, nada. That is because temperatures will be a lot warmer than what we had last week. We'll have well above average temperatures for this week. Not right now, though, as temperatures are still in the teens. Same thing up north, couple of 20s by the coast, of course, a bit warmer. That water is still keeping things a little bit on the warmer end, but still with a little bit of wind, it's feeling chilly everywhere. But take a look at this temperature trend. Our average should be closer to 42 degrees. So by tomorrow, we're doing above that. 45 degrees, a little bit cooler by Saturday. Look what happens by Sunday into Monday, close to 50 degrees. So that's going to feel nice. And then Tuesday, 40 degrees. And then back up on that roller coaster by middle of next week with temperatures hovering in those mid-40s. The winds, though, are a bit on the breezy end. Still not looking too bad compared to what we've been having the last several days, though. Today, though, temperatures will continue to rise, hovering in those mid-30s under a mostly sunny sky. And our extended forecast outlook does show more rain by Friday. And then we clear up by Saturday. Temperatures a little bit on the cooler end. Look what happens on Sunday. Temperatures close to 50, but hey, more rain. Rain, rain, go away. I know what you mean. And then by Monday, more chances of showers still lingering in the morning hours and then clearing up with temperatures up there in the mid to upper 40s.
Rennie's, a main adventure.
Christmas is really about the kids. And as always, Rennie's has a great selection of toys this Christmas season.
That is so true. I mean, look at all this stuff. Green toys, Tonka, Dream Collection dolls. We have so much more and plenty of it. We're holding the line on our already low prices through the end of the year. So get to Rennie's and get your shopping done. Can you tell Santa?
Thank you for shopping locally.
Rennie's, a main adventure.
We're no football players, but we do know a lot about Medicare.
So why call some out-of-state 800 number
when help is right here at home?
Listen to what these people have to say.
My insurance kept going up and up and up and up.
I could never have navigated through the loopholes.
Gave me all my options and signed me up with what I needed within an hour.
Senior Planning Center was a lifesaver for us.
Oh, by the way,
we represent most Medicare health plans.
I'm Phil Levesque, president of Levesque Business Solutions. We're a family-owned Maine business since 1963.
We're your one-stop shop for great office products at affordable rates. From copiers to office furniture to PPE, we've got it all warehoused right here in Bangor. We're your local small Maine business with a dedicated staff providing honest and friendly customer service, top-of-the-line tech support, and the option of in-house leasing. Let us help you get back to business.
When outdoors, some people like it hot and some people like it cold. However, when indoors, most people like it comfortably warm. Choose a Boderas boiler from McCusick Petroleum Company to provide you with comfortable and efficient heat. They also offer sales and service on many brands of furnaces, boilers, and water heaters. McCusick Petroleum Company delivers oil and LP gas to homes and businesses throughout the Pequot region. If you'd like more information on pricing or service, call or stop by our office in Dover Foxcroft.
Happy Thanksgiving from ABC 7.
Welcome back to Good Morning Maine, and now for your national news. Yet another community stunned by a mass shooting, this time right before the holidays. Authorities are identifying the gunman in a massacre at a Walmart in Chesapeake, Virginia, as 31-year-old Andre Bing. 6 people were killed and more than a dozen hurt when police say Bing opened fire on his co-workers inside the supercenter. We're learning more about Bing and the victims. ABC's M. Wynn has the latest from Washington.
Horror unleashed inside a Chesapeake, Virginia Walmart when an employee identified as 31-year-old Andre Bing opened fire. Breonna Tyler in the break room saying she saw her store manager walk in and start firing wildly.
Swaying his arm back and forth. He didn't have a target.
Bing using a pistol as his weapon of choice, according to police, before turning the gun on himself. He was the overnight leader, an employee since 2010.
And then once I saw blood, I was like, oh, this is really real. And then that's when it processed that, like, you have to run or you're gonna die.
Police found 3 people dead, including the shooter in the break room. 1 near the front of the store, 3 others died at the hospital. The city releasing their names and faces. Lorenzo Gamble, Kelly Pyle, Randall Blevins, Tanika Johnson, and a 16-year-old boy name withheld because of his age. And the mother of victim Brian Pendleton saying they would have been preparing for her son's upcoming birthday. 7 others injured, including 24-year-old Jalen Jones. His mom now says he's in stable condition.
He got a gunshot wound, grazed his ear. That's when he realized that he was being shot.
Jones ran outside where a co-worker took him to his car before the medics arrived.
But I'm just thankful that he's alive.
The Walmart massacre, now the nation's second high-profile mass shooting in just 4 days. With more than 600 mass shootings this year alone in the U.S., President Biden saying there are more empty seats at the table this Thanksgiving. Em Nguyen, ABC News, Washington.
And the Colorado Springs community is still looking for answers following Saturday's fatal nightclub shooting. The alleged gunman appeared in front of a judge on Wednesday. Fox's Garrett Tenney has more.
The person accused of killing 5 people and injuring more than a dozen others at a Colorado nightclub made their first court appearance on Wednesday. Anderson Lee Aldrich appeared via video from the El Paso County Jail after being released from the hospital. According to defense lawyers, Aldrich is non-binary. The 22-year-old faces possible murder and hate crime charges. They're being held without bond.
All available potential charges we will be reviewing and make the appropriate filing decisions. I'm looking at evidence of what occurred here.
Police say Aldrich entered Club Q Saturday night armed with an AR-style weapon and immediately began shooting. 2 patrons quickly jumped into action and subdued Aldrich until officers arrived.
Everybody in there became family. It was the team.
As investigators work to determine a motive, new details are emerging about the alleged gunman's past. Last year, Aldrich was arrested after reportedly threatening their mother with a homemade bomb. At the time, authorities found no explosives and the case was never prosecuted. But this Colorado Springs community says more should have been done. And after Saturday's shooting, people say their sense of safety has been shattered.
This is a place where I can come with friends and just hang out in a safe place and be who I was and enjoy the company of other members of the LGBTQ community.
Police say those who survived the shooting face a very long recovery. I'm Garrett Tenney, Fox News.
A new way of reporting COVID-19 home test results may help get around gaps in virus undercounting. The National Institutes of Health now has a new website for people to anonymously report their at-home test results to health authorities. MakeMyReportCount.org collects results, and officials hope that the site will fill data gaps as more people use home testing instead of lab testing. Officials have expressed concerns for months that the spread of the virus was undercounted. Jerusalem was hit by 2 explosions on Wednesday, killing a 15-year-old and wounding at least 18 others, with 3 in critical condition. Fox News correspondent Jeff Paul has more from London.
It's the type of terror attack not seen in years. 2 explosions hit Jerusalem during the busy morning commute on Wednesday, killing a 15-year-old boy and hurting at least 18 others. Police say it was an attack by Palestinians, though they're still looking for who's responsible.
They can run, they can hide, it won't help them. The security forces will reach them. If they resist, they will be thwarted.
Both bombs were planted inside bags that were left at bus stops. They were packed with nails and other metal objects to increase the number of casualties. Israeli officials say that differs from the lone wolf-style attacks they've seen in recent years.
It is clear that it is something more complex. This was not something done by inspiration. This is not somebody who decided one morning to carry out an attack.
The White House says it's monitoring the situation closely, writing in a statement, quote, "The United States has offered all appropriate assistance to the government of Israel as it investigates the attack and works to bring the perpetrators to justice. But it won't be easy to calm tensions. Violence between Israelis and Palestinians has been ratcheting up for months, and a growing number of officials are saying it's time to get tough on terrorism.
We still have a fight with brutal terror that is raising its head again, and we will do everything possible to restore security to all citizens of Israel.
No terror groups have claimed responsibility, though Hamas is praising the attacks. In London, Jeff Paul, Fox News.
Still to come here on the second half of our show, we'll have our daily fun facts and a glimpse into the Macy's Day Parade. We'll be right back.
Gun Sports and Brewer knows that for fun, exercise, and meeting new friends, nothing is better than ice skating. Whether it's sailing down the ice, making a great pass, and scoring in a game of hockey, or the grace, strength, and expression of figure skating. From the youngest child all the way to adulthood, anyone can enjoy the fun of skating. At Gun Sports, we supply the equipment for your skating fun for great prices, the proper fit, and service after the sale. Shop your locally owned Gun Sports Shop, Greenpoint Road in Brewer.
Hi folks, this is Barry Gass of Gass Horse Supply and Western Wear in Orono. We've been in business since 1911, and our third-generation family-owned business can't wait to show you our unique line of Western wear and Western tack. We have Western boots, shirts, hats, belts, and buckles for the entire family, and Western tack from bridles to saddles and everything in between for your horse.
Gass Horse Supply and Western Wear, where the American West comes alive in Maine.
Do you have leaky pipes? Are you planning a plumbing job? Is your heating system working right? Are you designing a plumbing project? Then contact Harley's Plumbing and Heating Plus.
If your toilet will not flush, Harley will be there in a rush. Furnace bit the dust today. Harley crew is on the way. Harley Plumbing, Harley Heating. 990-2200.
Call now.
Harley!
Call or visit online.
Leona May's Antique and Gift Shop is now open in Newport. Our unique building is a converted 1800s single-family home that we've given a new life to. A home for treasures, from antiques, collectibles, unique gifts, and so much more. Come make the rounds throughout the many rooms on all 3 floors as you wander back in time or find a unique gift that's perfect for that special someone or that hard to buy for a relative. So come visit us today. Leona May's Antique and Gift Shop, 147 Main Street, Newport.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back to Good Morning Maine. Today is November 24th, 2022. Happy Thanksgiving. Today is also National Sardines Day. These two holidays appear for now to not have a connection. I mean, unless you really want them to. That's up to you. Today is also known for the National Dog Show, which began in 1879 in Philadelphia, and since gaining popularity only in the past few decades since it's been televised. It usually includes over 2,000 competitors and almost 200 different breeds. It features categories like Best of Breed, First in a Group, and Best in Show. On this day in history, in 1832, Charles Darwin's On the Origin of Species by Means of Natural Selection was published. In 1896, a few years later, the first U.S. absentee voting law was enacted by Vermont, and in 1969, Apollo 12 returned to Earth. For birthdays today, we have Todd Beamer. He was an American passenger and hero on the United Airlines Flight 93. He would have been 54 today. And American actress Katherine Heigl is 44. And it's looking like if you have to do any driving today for Thanksgiving, conditions will be just fine. But meteorologist Conrad Zapinski has the details.
Thank you so much, Emma. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Our first weather today is brought to you by Shepherd Toyota, your hometown connection for Toyota cars and trucks. Easy to find on Route 1 Rockland-Thompson Town Line. Shepherd Toyota has a great selection of new and previously owned vehicles. At Shepherd Toyota, they don't sell you a car, they help you buy one. Come experience the Shepherd difference today. So pretty calm outside for our big day today. What is it? It is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all, but the weather is looking nice. Just some partly cloudy skies right now all across the Northeast. Remember all that lake effect snow closer to Syracuse and Buffalo? Well, all of that is long gone. Now everybody continues to dig out as feet and feet of snow piled up. Temperatures, though, are chilly, so bundle up outside, folks. Temperatures are in the teens right now. Same thing up north. Couple of 20s by the coast, so a bit warmer, but still with a little bit of wind, it is feeling chilly outside, so layer up and don't forget your hats. Today, though, temperatures will continue to rise, hovering in those mid-30s under a mostly sunny sky, so it's going to be looking nice outside. A little bit on the chilly end, though, and then tonight, once again, temperatures plummet, hovering in those mid-20s under a partly cloudy sky, so it is going to be chilly once again for the morning hours on Friday. And then we start to rise in temperatures. We'll be hovering in those mid-40s with some more chances of rain showers. Emma?
Thank you, Conrad. Yesterday, parade officials were busy with the balloon inflating process for the annual Macy's Day Parade. Occurring on Manhattan's Upper West Side and was open to the public, there will be those giant balloons, elaborate floats, and plenty of entertainment. The parade will kick off today at 9 a.m. Chances are you've seen the witty highway signs along I-95, serving to playfully remind drivers to obey the rules of the road and arrive safely to destinations. But one state may have to stop. The Federal Highway Administration reportedly telling New Jersey that their signs must stop, alleging that signs like Hocus Pocus, Drive with Focus, are not in the government handbook. Thankfully, though, Maine does not appear to be coming under fire, with Maine Thanksgiving messages being released yesterday. With the holiday shopping season ramping up this week, the Toy Insider is here to help parents, and gift givers score the hottest toys for every kid on their list without breaking the bank. We turn again to Fox's Kristen Goodwin with the story.
The Toy Insider has curated the hottest toys that will be on every kid's wish list this Christmas. But with inflation and everyone coming out of the pandemic economy, they know people will be shopping on a budget.
Although we are recommending that consumers prepare to spend at least 15% more on toys, we have plenty of options on all of our lists that are under $50 or under $100.
The Hot 20 list includes something for kids of all ages.
Starting with our littlest ones with the VTech Level Up gaming chair, which provides role play and educational entertainment, as well as the Ruckus FX, which it gets kids up and active in gaming and music mixing. Plus, we have things that are inspired by influencers and kids' favorite characters, like the Addison Rae musical fashion doll.
The 12 under 20 provides plenty of options, all under $20.
You'll find collectibles like Kittens versus Gherkins, which are mini versions of kids' favorite Cats versus Pickles characters. You'll find cool things like the Express My Feelings journal from Hand to Mind, which lets kids really engage in that social emotional learning and learn how to cope with their own emotions. And you'll also see things like Play Foam Naturals from Educational Insight, which is a really fun tactile compound that's also eco-friendly.
And kids can learn as they play with toys from the STEM 10 list.
They can do this through activity kits like Crayola's Critter Creator, which allows them to make their own fossils in this kit and get really creative. They can do this through building up their own blasters, like the Ultra Bionic Blaster from Thames and Cosmos. And they can also create and learn how marble runs work with sets like Trestle Tracks from Fat Brain Toys.
In Hollywood, Kristen Goodwin, Fox News.
Still to come here this morning, Tyler Cruz with sports. We'll be right back.
Looking to improve or upgrade your home or place of business? With at-home furniture, appliance, and bedding, and kitchen and bath and flooring, we offer a great selection to do just that. From homeowners to commercial businesses and everything in between, our friendly professionals with more than 50 years of combined experience pride themselves in going above and beyond to work with you every step of the way. And we even offer a full-service appliance repair department. Come and visit us at our Dover Foxcroft or our new Lincoln location. Stop in either location today and see what we can do to make you feel at home.
Living in Maine means long, cold winters and hot, humid summers. Whatever the weather, Bangor Heat Pumps is your solution. Open 24/7, Bangor Heat Pumps takes care of you at home or at work. We operate statewide and service all brands and models. Understanding moving can be stressful. We will help move any units you may have. We offer a veterans discount in our home with a Capeless Hero discount. Visit us online at BangorHeatPumpsLLC.com or call or text us at 307-7746. Bangor Heat Pumps.
Don't cry, don't whine. Get yours where I got mine. At BB's Tattoo Company, 262 Moosehead Trail, Newport.
Hello, Eastern Maine. Watch You Bet Your Life weekdays at 10 a.m. here on ABC 7.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. We'll start with some hockey. Maine men's hockey is back on the ice this weekend. They come off the bye hosting American International at the Alfond on Saturday, and that week off couldn't have come at a better time. Ryan Sudol has more.
After 5 straight losses, Maine men's ice hockey welcomed their bye week this week.
I think we just use it for rest, kind of just focus on us and what we can control and how we can get better in ways.
You got to take the good things from those past 2 weekends and carry them over, and I think that off week was a great opportunity to do that.
Those 5 losses came against nationally ranked teams. They lost 3 of them by 1 goal and were competitive in all of them.
It's hard when you're so close like that to win those games against those top teams, and you can see that we're right there, and you just got to keep believing in the process.
In the Black Bears' last series against Merrimack, the process showed defensively in Game 1. Only 1 goal allowed, but none of their own.
We got a really good goaltending performance on Friday, and we lose 1-0. Plenty of chances, power play chances, didn't score a goal.
In Game 2, quite the opposite. 3 goals of their own, 5 goals allowed.
3 power play goals by them that, we've been pretty dialed in on the penalty kill so far this year.
We got to put all those things together. We improve in some of those areas. I think our results change.
There is no better time for the results to change than now. The Black Bears have 4 games before holiday break. Momentum is key.
This is the most important time of the year for us. We can't come out of these 4 games without at least 3 or 4 wins.
It's a great opportunity for us to out there and show what we got. It's time for us to put some wins on the score sheet and hopefully go into Christmas break feeling good about the rest of the season.
The first game of the stretch is Saturday at home against American International, a team the Black Bears have never lost to. Coach Ben Barr says it's a perfect time to get back on track.
We're a game-by-game team, and this game is really, really important for us to hopefully get back to playing the right way and finding a way to earn a victory.
Reporting for ABC 7 Fox 22, I'm Ryan Sudol.
Thanks for that, Ryan. Good stuff there. Hopefully the Black Bears can pull it out on Saturday. Let's go to the hardwood now, and we'll stay with the University of Maine. Chris Markwood and Maine men's hoops are looking for their 4th win in a row on Wednesday afternoon. Black Bears trying to pull one out on the road, and Maine, they would start hot. Here's Jaden Clayton driving to the lane. He gets it to Getty Yusupaitis, and Getty finishes the reverse layup. And then later on, it's Clayton. He would take it himself, and he gets this one to go through the foul. Maine is up big, but the Blue Devils, they would fire back to end the half. This 3-pointer from Kellen Amos right here makes it a 6-point game before the break. That's how we'd enter the break. Second half, miscommunication here between Clayton and Kellen Tynes leads to 2 Blue Devil points, and that makes it a 3-point game. Tie game now, and Maine, that's when they would put their foot down. Tynes turns the steal into 2 of his 23 points. Another big game from him. And then another steal from the Black Bears here on defense. That's going to lead to points again. That would be Peter Filippovity cashing in for the 2. Maine goes on to win their 4th straight, 66-58. All right, let's go back to the ice now. Busy night in Boston sports on Wednesday. Bruins in action, Celtics in action. Both teams with new coaches starting the season on fire and looking to keep it going. Swayman getting the nod in net for the Bruins tonight, taking on the Panthers. Florida would strike first, though, on the power play. They recover a loose puck in their zone, some nice passing, and Sam Reinhart finishes it off. Bruins would answer quick, though. They would answer in the first period. They'd get a 5-on-3 for the Bees, and right off the faceoff, Jake DeBrusk is going to find Charlie McAvoy, and Mac rears back and slaps this one home. We are tied up at the end of one. But the second period, that would go to the Panthers, up 2-1, and they're on the power play again. Brandon Montour risks it towards the net, and Alexander Barkov is there to deflect it home. That makes it 3-1 now. And then later on in the third, it's 4-1, but the Bees are in business again on the 5-on-3. Brad Marchand finds David Pastrnak. He fires it home, makes it a 2-goal game, but that's all they'd muster. They'd fall 5-2 to the Panthers. Let's move on now. Celtics had their 9-game win streak snapped earlier in the week by the Chicago Bulls. They're back at the Garden hosting the Mavs. Jason Tatum having an MVP year, and he's looking to keep it going. We'll start in the first quarter. C's up big. Look at this move from Jaylen Brown. Gets to the hoop through contact. Nice Euro step there. Boston is up 12 early. In the second quarter now, it's Grant Williams. He finds Tatum. The classic step back, lets it fly, and he drains it. C's just building up that lead. Later in the second quarter, it's Tatum again, but he's going to be doing it as a playmaker now. Drives to the lane, finds a wide open Derek White, and White buries that triple. Mavs, they had their spurts, but this one was all Celtics. Moving on to the second half. In the third quarter here, a thunderous dunk from Jaylen Brown. Boston, they win again, and they win big, 125-112. All right, another big win for the Celtics and Joe Mazzulla. That's all the time we have for sports, though. We'll be right back after the break.
Saliba's Rug Cleaners in Bangor is the best and only spot you should go to for your rug cleanings. Serving Maine for more than 70 years, we care about your rugs. Clean rugs last longer, and our family takes pride in being the professionals that you can trust. Our cleaning process consists of soaking your rug in a bath, shampooing, rinsing, and drying in a humidity-controlled dry room, making sure no detail is overlooked. Need a repair? We fully service every type of rug for you. Saliba's Rug Cleaners.
We care about your rugs.
Did you know that it's possible to buy the wrong type of flooring for your home? Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or professional contractor, the experts at Don DeKalb Mainwood Floors are here to help, offering solid pro advice from choosing the right material and color to installation. Don DeKalb features the highest quality hardwood flooring sourced from lumber right here in Maine, from Maine traditions. Not only will you get a floor you'll love, you'll get a floor that will last. Don DeKalb Mainwood Floors, buy from the best, forget the rest.
Thanks for staying with us. The latest move to counter the ongoing fentanyl crisis. Amazon says Alexa is hurting its profits, and inflation hits the Christmas tree industry. Fox's CJ Papa has those stories and more in today's Fox Business Briefs.
Narcan vending machines are now popping up all across the country to save lives as fentanyl overdoses soar. One small Kentucky town with only a population of 7,000 residents having to restock 7 times in a month as the fentanyl crisis continues to spiral out of control. Amazon reportedly on pace to lose $10 billion this year on some devices, including its voice assistant Alexa. She's part of Amazon's worldwide digital unit, which also includes the Echo speaker and Prime Video. The news coming as the tech giant cuts roughly 10,000 jobs, which will extend into the new year. Inflation hitting everything hard this holiday season. The American Christmas Tree Association saying you can expect to spend as much as 20% more on your tree this year. Tree farmers blaming the rising cost of fuel, labor, and chemicals for the price hike. And what are the odds of this being on your table over the holidays? The canned meat maker Spam is releasing a figgy pudding flavor. Curious to know what it tastes like? Well, it's described as, quote, a blend of warm spices and seasonal ingredients that will be the star in many wintertime recipe favorites, with notes of cinnamon and nutmeg combined with fig and orange flavors. You'll taste true holiday comfort that will have you caroling all season long. That's business. I'm CJ Papa.
Nice to know there's a backup in case the turkey gets burned. Well, Ryan Reynolds gives a behind-the-scenes sneak peek at his new film, Spirited. Plus, Magic Mike gets a massive send-off, and the third Knives Out movie is in early development. Here's Fox's Kristen Goodwin with the latest from the Hollywood Nation.
Disconnected. We're gonna wake them up.
Magic Mike's grand finale, and Reynolds shares in the Hollywood Nation.
Like a Christmas Carol?
Yes, yes.
Ryan Reynolds is celebrating the release of his new holiday musical, Spirited, with a behind-the-scenes look. The actor shared a video on his socials featuring him and co-star Will Ferrell rehearsing one of the film's big dance sequences. The movie, currently available on Apple TV Plus, adds a new spin to the Charles Dickens classic novel, A Christmas Carol.
Don't give him flashbacks.
Ryan Johnson is excited to get started on the next chapter of Knives Out. The second film, Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, is currently playing in select theaters and will debut on Netflix December 23rd. But according to Deadline, the director is already working on the third installment and plans to start writing the script after the new year. The whodunit sequel features Daniel Craig as Detective Benoit Blanc on an island getaway where he is forced into action when a tech billionaire's murder mystery party turns deadly.
The visionary artist, Magic Mike.
And Channing Tatum is going all out to conclude the Magic Mike franchise. Director Steven Soderbergh revealed to Empire magazine that the third film, Magic Mike's Last Dance, will end with a massive dance sequence that will exceed 30 minutes. Tatum stars alongside Salma Hayek, who plays his love interest. The movie premieres in theaters February 10th. In Hollywood, Kristen Goodwin, Fox News.
Now here's meteorologist Conrad Sapinski with our full weather forecast.
Thank you so much, Emma. Our main weather today is brought to you by Shepherd Toyota, your hometown connection for Toyota cars and trucks. Easy to find on Route 1, Rockland-Thompson Town Line. Shepherd Toyota has a great selection of new and previously loved vehicles. At Shepherd Toyota, they don't sell you a car, they help you buy one. Come experience the Shepherd difference today. So looking pretty nice outside today. I know it's a huge day as everybody is traveling, trying to get to family and friends. It's Thanksgiving, so good sign for us, and no rain and no snow. Just some partly cloudy skies right now all throughout the Northeast. Not much going on anywhere, no big low pressure systems in the picture, but more rain is on the way. I'll have all the details in 1 second, but the Futurecast does show more rain back, especially by Friday. We're looking at more like the afternoon hours on Friday. This will not be a downpour of rain, just still something to worry about. Don't forget your umbrellas before Saturday. We start to clear up, and we're looking good once again. Then another round of rain coming in on Sunday. So like I said, not much rain showing up, maybe definitely less than a quarter of an inch with the first system coming in. And then on Sunday, more rain will be back, and a little bit more will be piling up, close to a quarter to half an inch of rain. So overall, maybe a quarter to a half an inch of rain the next several days. But there will also be a little bit of snow. Of course, up north, as temperatures will be much cooler up north, and then here in Bangor, nada. That is because temperatures will be a lot warmer than what we had last week. We'll have well above average temperatures for this week. Not right now, though, as temperatures are still in the teens. Same thing up north, couple of 20s by the coast, of course, a bit warmer. That water is still keeping things a little bit on the warmer end, but still with a little bit of wind, it's feeling chilly everywhere. But take a look at this temperature trend. Our average should be closer to 42 degrees, so by tomorrow we're doing above that. 45 degrees, a little bit cooler by Saturday. Look what happens by Sunday into Monday, close to 50 degrees. So that's going to feel nice. And then Tuesday, 40 degrees. And then back up on that roller coaster by middle of next week with temperatures hovering in those mid-40s. The winds, though, are a bit on the breezy end. Still not looking too bad compared to what we've been having the last several days, though. Today, though, temperatures will continue to rise, hovering in those mid-30s under a mostly sunny sky. And our extended forecast outlook does show more rain by Friday. And then we clear up by Saturday. Temperatures a little bit on the cooler end. Look what happens on Sunday. Temperatures close to 50, but hey, More rain, rain, go away. I know what you mean. And then by Monday, more chances of showers still lingering in the morning hours and then clearing up with temperatures up there in the mid to upper 40s.
Maine's #1 Kia dealer, Van Sickle Kia, has you covered for the seasons ahead with an affordable Kia for everyone. Front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, hybrids, and fully electric vehicles. Find your next vehicle here. You'll get more car for less money when you upgrade at Van Sickle Kia. Plus, you'll get Kia's market-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. The best in the business. Get started at VanSickleKia.com.
The best cars, the best prices, and the best warranty. I'm Peter Van Sickle. I guarantee it.
At Home Kitchen, Bath, and Flooring in Dover Foxcroft are proud members of the Flooring Network here in Maine. We have our flooring installers on staff ready for you and your custom flooring project. With over 50 years of combined experience, we'll work with you from start to finish, including demo and cleanup. Backed by the Flooring Network's state-of-the-art warehouses, we have a massive inventory to provide you with the best value and fit any flooring budget you may have. So stop in, meet our flooring experts, and see what we can do to make you feel at home.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
What's going on, Adam?
I'm just trying to stay warm this winter.
You got to stay warm this winter and come to Rennie's to do just that. We got lots of boots. We got Kamek, we got Sorel, Columbia, you name it. We got ice cleats, we got snow pants, we got lots of hot hands, and for your toes too. Get to Rennie's, get ready for winter.
I could get into these things.
Thank you for shopping local.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Tesoro Italian Restaurant serves Bangor's best pizza, pasta, and sandwiches. Dine in or take out. Located in downtown Bangor, across from the library. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 3 to 9, and for lunch at 11, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come in and taste what everybody's talking about.
Dance into the holiday season
with a little Disney magic.
With special performances by Run DMC, Meghan Trainor, Black Eyed Peas, Neo, and more.
Let's go!
Disney's magical holiday celebration, Sunday on ABC.
Before I get going today, I want to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. I'd also like to thank you for inviting us into your home throughout the year. That means more than you can imagine. By now, if you're having dinner at home, you'll probably have everything all set. But if you're one of those folks who forgot to make the gravy, no worries, because I have a version that you can make lickety-split. We start by cooking some bacon until it's nice and crispy. Then we set it aside. Once your turkey is cooked, carefully pour the pan drippings into a large measuring cup. Now we skim off some of the fat from the drippings and add it to the skillet that we've cooked the bacon in. We stir in some flour, making what is known as a roux. After this simmers for a bit, we add about 4 cups of the pan drippings to it. And if you don't have enough pan drippings, simply add some chicken broth to make up the difference. After this thickens and is silky smooth, we add in the crumbled bacon. Then it's ready to serve. This gravy is going to make everything from the turkey to your mashed potatoes extra special. To get the recipe, just go to our website and look for Bacon Turkey Gravy. I know you'll be glad you did. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a thankfully delicious way for you to say, ooh, it's so good. Enjoy your Thanksgiving.
You'll be seeing the famous balloon of Snoopy at Macy's Thanksgiving Parade today, but take a moment to look closely at this Saturday's Funny Papers to find a nod to the Peanuts and the creator Charles Schulz. It's the 100th birthday of the iconic comic starring Snoopy, Charlie Brown, and friends, and as a tribute, more than 75 creative cartoonists have placed tributes, Easter eggs, and other references to Peanuts in Saturday's Funny Pages. That's all for the 6 o'clock hour. Good Morning America is next on ABC 7. Stay with us for the second hour of Good Morning Maine. That's next on Fox 22. Happy Thanksgiving.
When the Granite Shop wants to know the weather on MDI, they log on to foxbangor.com. At the Granite Shop in Sedgwick and in Trenton, we have more inventory than all other shops in the state combined. Fastest turnaround, too.
New Shark Tank Fridays on ABC.
Sponsored locally by Comfort Shoes and More, 19 Moosehead Trail, Newport. More than 40 years of helping people out of foot pain.
Wings for Children and Families is hiring youth and child case managers across central and northern Maine for all 6 of our locations. Wings offers a highly supportive work environment where caring and compassionate individuals can make a difference in the lives of children with special needs. Call today, visit our website, or connect with us on Facebook to learn how you can make a referral for services or join our team, where we are highly committed to bringing hope to those we serve. Wings, ranked one of the best places to work in Maine for the last 5 years in a row.
Luna Family Auto Sales is a locally owned business right